Welcome back to Unapologetically Ignorant. I missed you guys, I appreciate all the love y'all been giving me on Facebook. I'm now on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter on, Unapologetically Ignorant. Just type in the search and I'll pop up. I'm live. I'm everywhere. But let's get to the business at hand. The Grammys. Was SZA snubbed on the Grammys? Absolutely fucking right. Even for the best new artist category, they had maybe a few heavy hitters, but it's either Uzi or her should have won it. Obviously, the Grammys is doing their little blackballing they love to do, which is always fun. Jay-Z didn't win any awards, but that was expected. It was a Kendrick year. Kendrick had the best album. Not my personal opinion. I love a Jay-Z fan. I'm kind of biased. Actually, I was speaking to other people. Some people kind of thinking like Kendrick album was kind of an overrated thing. Just like he's the new nigga that they want to put up there and elect. But it is what it is. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, though. I'm not a Kendrick hater. I'm just they got these Negroes they want to choose for that year. You just gotta understand it. It's this year, man. It's this year to win. Shout out to Blue Ivy, man, because she didn't want none of that clapping shit. She stopped everybody from clapping for it. It wasn't her daddy going up there. You gotta appreciate that. Yeah. But overall, for the whole Grammy show, did anybody actually watch the Grammys, or were you like me and just watched part of it and just waited till the news feed showed the winners? Because the Grammys usually a boring ass show, to be honest. You gotta wait forever to see the acts you want to see. Like any popular acts, so you gotta watch the country and the polka if they have that, or the rock or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's to get to the big acts they promote and they snub for the award. So which is crazy in itself. The Grammys are boring, man. A lot of award shows are boring these days. The MTV Awards was boring, trash. BT was actually a little better this year. Then they had the Hip Hop Awards, but you got the American Billboard Awards and all that. But for the most part, Grammys have always been notoriously boring, and I just can't fuck with it. I can't even get through it, man. It's just crazy how it's just after all these years, you think they get in touch, and they still just always just a little behind on everything. And it's just crazy how this is supposed to be a celebration of culture and music, and they still in the back burner of things. So, which is crazy. Speaking of culture, have anybody been watching the NBA lately? The NBA is crazy. Not to be jumping from subjects, but I gotta say something that's true to my heart. What is going on with the NBA? I'm about unity and black excellence and black love, but hey man, it's too much hugging in the NBA, man. Why everybody's hugging so much? Did LeBron bring that to the league or something? It's like the hug league. Like they hug before the games, they hug after, they bump dicks in the locker room. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to people that bump dicks. I ain't against y'all. That's what you do. I just don't want to see it on the, NBA game, hugging and kissing after, we supposed to be out there trying to kill each other. Sports in general is just it's getting weird. I know, even with football, when a person gets hit and laid out, now people go over him and pray over him and make sure he's right. Back in the day, I was never a big football player. I was always a halfway fan. But back in the day when a player just get hit and knocked down, they would celebrate that. They'd be over there giving each other high fives and shit because this person got hurt. It's crazy time, but that's the way things were back then. But it's just with the NBA, man, it's just the league is just, it's already soft enough with the calls they have, the referees and this crazy stuff. And now they're hugging and, they call it the NBA fraternity, which is kind of a backhand smack to the fans if you really think about it, because you basically saying well, at the end of the day, this is our group. We're making money. Fuck what the fans thinks, and we're really friends and we're gonna hang out and we're gonna do the banana boat club and all that good stuff. But it's just crazy how sports today is just like watered down. Like everything in like pop culture is just watered down. Like you can't really be offensive. You can't talk about nobody. Like what's going on with the world, man? That's why we coming with unapologetically ignorant, because I gotta go out there and just have one moment where people say real things, like Caitlyn about to probably get pregnant now, Caitlyn's probably gonna get that baby now. You know what I'm saying? He already made himself try to be one of the baddest bitches out. He saw his daughters being a bad bitch and his wife, so he wanted to be a part of the bad bitch club. So now he gonna try to figure a way to get that baby, cause since Chloe's pregnant. We're talking about Kardashians in here. I'm sorry, man. I know this is probably not the radio site that you probably would think this would come in, but look, man, it's part of pop culture. You gotta address it, man. Caitlyn probably gonna have a baby. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Are they gonna like put some eggs in there and try to scramble it up? But she gonna try to get one too, man. And like Caitlyn's like old as shit. Like people don't even realize that. Like this is a old woman man. No offense, and I don't wanna, well, fuck that. It is a woman man, you know what I'm saying? He turned himself to a woman, the guy in your Wheaties box now has a vagina and he's popping it. He's popping it up there in V Live. And it's basically that's the next step for him, man, because he's all about trailblazing, I actually heard that he's actually gonna pose naked for Sports Illustrated, which is just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, if you're into that, go see it. People are gonna watch that. And it's just a weird world. I mean, it's weird to me. I'm a dinosaur, man. I'm like from the old world, man. Like, I'm trying to be more open to it, but it's just weird, man. It's just weird. I'm sorry, man. This is a weirder world.